Well, it is nearly November, and the tension is here. And you're experiencing it probably this week at work and definitely in your homes. The comment sections on social media are turning vicious. I'm talking, of course, of the great pineapple pizza debate of 2024. Last week, our senior pastor talked about this symphony that plays in his mouth when he mixes fruit and pizza, and many of you are encouraged. But if you are new to Southeast, one thing you have to understand is that we have always and will always stand on God's eternal, unchanging, righteous truth. And as much as I love Kyle and honor him, it pains me to say he's wrong. And yes, and I know I'm disappointed in our leader too. It's okay, we can pray for him. It's a good example that he is not perfect. But just as a reminder to everybody, we are a church for the hurting and the broken and the lost and the pineapple pizza eating people as well. You know that we're in election season, and it also always coincides with football season. And one thing that inevitably gets debated during football season is what makes a championship football team. And some of the talking heads will say it starts with a great defense if you want to win a championship. Others will argue, well, it starts with the running game that opens up everything else, control the clock and all that. I don't know what makes a great football team, but I do know what can break a great football team, and it's disunity. It's infighting. In fact, this week I saw a clip on YouTube from college football last weekend that showed two teams. One was 3-3 on the year. One had not won a single game all year. But the team that was 500, the camera was on their sideline, and an argument broke out among some of their players. They ended up having to be held back from each other, and one of them punched another teammate in the face, had to get kicked off of his own sideline by his own team. And to no surprise of any of us, his team lost. We know when that happens, you're done. And you know that kind of disunity kills the health of anything. A family, a marriage, a work, school, a church. So it's interesting, isn't it, that Jesus' final prayer for all of those who would believe in him, following him, said, "Father, I pray that they may all be one." Isn't that interesting? Of all the things Jesus could have prayed for us, he prays for unity. He didn't pray for inspiring worship. That would have been a good prayer. He didn't pray for maybe effective strategy or humble leadership. He says, God, just help them be together.